Great tragedy has rocked the Tauren tribes and shaken their once stalwart devotion to the Horde. A disagreement between the new Orc war chief Garrosh Hellscream and the beloved Tauren chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof led to a duel that ended in Cairn's death. With his loss, the vile matriarch Magatha Grimtotem launched a murderous attack, attempting to seize control of Thunder Bluff for herself. However, Cairn's brave son, Bane Bloodhoof, successfully repelled the attack and banished the surviving Grimtotem to the farthest reaches of the land. Under Bane's hopeful leadership, the Tauren people now seek to heal their wounds and restore the balance between the various factions of the Horde. To this end, a new generation of Tauren Sunwalkers has arisen to lead their people into the light of a new dawn and the promise of rebirth. As a proud tribesman of Mulgore, you must uphold the honor of your people and safeguard the lands of your ancestors.
Alright. So before I get started too much into the gameplay itself, I'm not sure how much I'll be talking. I'm primarily just focusing on leveling, which is also why even though I normally would level without this, I am actually going to keep it up. So specifically, I'm doing this because I've said this before, I try to stream or record pretty much everything I play now, whether it goes up on YouTube or not. That way I have it, and most of it will go up on YouTube, just so I can always have it, more or less, but that's getting off topic a little bit. I'm going to be playing with my brother and possibly his friends at some point. Most of them are quite a bit ahead of me, so I'm not sure how much I'll get in this, but I'm not planning on catching up with them on this one. Maybe the next stream or the one after that. I don't know, but this is the plan for now, is just leveling up this character. Turtle Well is definitely not stopping, assuming nothing happens to Turtle Well, of course. I actually have kind of hit kind of a roadblock a little bit, so I'm going to get this started because anyone that might watch this might actually be watching my Turtle Well playthroughs anyways. So as of right now, I still have the next few weeks recordings of Aerosandra going up, scheduled to go up anyways. But I think it was like a week ago now, they Turtle Well devs themselves released a video showcasing that they are releasing the island Baelor and a dungeon on the same island with the next patch, with the next update. And honestly, it sounded really, really cool. I've out-leveled that area now, and on the specific character I want to level through there, it's too late. So while technically I can always go through those zones still, because Turtle Well made it so that you don't completely out-level any zones, because the quests never stop giving you experience. However, it's still going to be too easy to go through there. I don't mind being a couple levels above, but the zone itself I think is supposed to be 29 to 34. Which honestly, if I hadn't leveled up my Warlock yet for some reason, that would have been the perfect time. That would have been a perfect area, because instead of going to Stranglethorn, I would have gone to Baelor, as well as going back and forth between there and Desolace probably. So the reason why I say a roadblock is because I could still go there on Aerosandra. Especially the dungeon. I'm only a couple levels higher than the dungeon, so I probably will do that on Aerosandra. But I do want to go through there. I do want to go through Baelor on one of my darker characters, and the Warlock's the only real one for that. So there's another character I might release that will go through there. A couple characters possibly, but not sure. But I still have to come to a decision on that part. The release date for that is still not known, last I checked anyways. So that's going to be a ways off. But, and so to focus more on this character for a second, the reason why I decided on this is, one, my brother and his friends are playing on Horde, otherwise I might have chosen an Alliance, especially a Worgen. I chose Druid specifically because I do like Druids, and while in the future I do have a character planned on Turtle Well to do a Druid, that's not for a little ways off, and I have a lot of other characters I think I'm going to do before that, or even if I do it sooner than expecting, it's still going to be a little while, so. And I figured having a very versatile class like a Druid would be good for on a like on this server, I'm probably not going to level any other characters. Or maybe if they level up Alliance, I'll make a second character, but that's probably about it. But, so I chose this one because I wanted a Druid. And I decided I'd prefer a Tauren over a Troll for it. Since I'm going to do a group, I might choose the healing talent when it gets around to it, but again, that's a little bit off. I'm going to probably just throw myself into it. Oh, okay, I can't really say that. I've talked a lot too much already at this point, and I still have a couple more things. He's probably going to pick, he's either going to pick up Herbalism, and I'm either going to choose Alchemy or Inscription. I'm probably going to choose Inscription for his other profession, and that's because that's not a profession I can actually choose in Turtle WoW as of right now. And it's, well, I don't think I like it as much as Alchemy. It's definitely up there as one of my favorites, maybe my second favorite profession. And since I can't choose it on Turtle WoW, and I've chosen Alchemy so much, I am probably going to go with Inscription. But let's get started on this one. I've talked more than enough. Oh, we must not let our grief weaken us. Our people will stand strong against the invaders. What you see here is the work of the Quillbore, young one. Year after year, they have encroached on our village. The great Cataclysm finally drove them from their dens to spread like locusts across the land, and now you see the results. My own mother dead from their savagery. Today, you are of age. Today, you will take up your weapon and fight for the tribe and avenge the Great Mother. Follow the path to the east and find my son, Grol. He will lead you in our strike against the Quillbore.
We shall meet again.
Is there any other quests to pick up over here? It's been a while since I played Cataclysm, and honestly, it's probably going to be a while until I play Cataclysm outside of this character. I'm only really interested in playing Classic, TBC, and Wrath of the Lich King, and Turtle WoW, specifically. So, for the most part, I'm definitely going to create characters on Retail WoW, and I'm probably going to have another Cataclysm character at some point, but right now, no. I don't think there's any other quests to pick up there. Hope not. So, even though I said I'm not going to talk too much, I could end up having more to talk about than I'm expecting, so. But yeah. Wait, it said east, right? Shouldn't he be over here? Yeah, he is. I just don't see him yet. Other side of that, yeah. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Tauren are big.
Peace, friend.
Be prepared, today we will teach the Quillbore much regret, sorrow, and fear in the name of our great mother.
Go in.
Welcome to your first true test as a Tauren.
Farewell.
Behold, you are what you eat. The very presence of the bristleback is a blight. Nothing is left in their wake but corpses and barren land. Cap Narachi? Not sure. Can't come what we see here in but a few days, unless we stand and fight. This will be your test rite of strength, the first ceremony of a Tauren brave. Go into the heart of the Thorn Snarl and kill Bristleback Quillbore, and then return to me. I feel like there's... Shouldn't I have another quest right now? No, well. So let's go into the Thorn Snarl. I'm pretty sure I can kill the ones that are just right here anyways. From what I remember, I can literally just keep spamming spells. Jesus Christ, that's even more expensive than I was expecting. And while Tauren aren't my favorite race, I do like a lot of them with their zone. Oh, hang on. Probably a couple things I can change right now. Alright, interface, my name, no. Instant quest text, no. Oh, so one thing I do want to say real quick while I'm still thinking about it. This is not a roleplay character, which is why that's the name. I don't really like joke names too much, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not really good at thinking of Tauren names. I remember thinking like for like a week or two about a Tauren name before not even wanting to play the character anymore. A long time ago, before I was even recording anything, I think. Instant quest text, but the whole reason I'm in here... auto loot? Am I missing something? Names, nameplates, display. Is it not here? Is it somewhere else then? Raid frames, you're not going to be there. Social? Don't, yeah, I didn't think it'd be under there, but what else? Where else is it going to be? Accessibility? Not really. Oh, while I'm in here. Oh, airspeed is already disabled. Great. Perfect. Apparently I have immersion installed. I definitely had it installed on other versions of WoW. I didn't think I had it installed on here. It must be a, oh, right here. I didn't even see that. It was under controls, apparently. It must have been a holdover from when Cataclysm was still Wrath of the Lich King or one of the older expansions. Alright. Cataclysm is very easy. It's not going to take me too long to do anything. Well, level up, I should say. Wow, they're not even looking at me. Come on, guy. Hit them. Bam, everything. I feel like the auto loot's slower on here compared to Turtle WoW, funny enough. I would have thought it'd be quicker. Oh, I don't even need to kill anymore. I killed enough. Yeah, you can just keep spamming everything. Even though I liked it when Cataclysm first came out, because while I had enough patience to play for long periods of time, and I had the time for it too, after a while it just became like boring killing everything so easy, not thinking.
How may I aid you? Ancestors want
You fought well. You may yet be saved. So do I want to hammer? Potentially? I didn't think Druids could even use two-handed hammers. I want that one.
Be careful.
Despite their size, the bristleback greatly outnumber us. A pack ambush can easily overwhelm even the largest Tauren. Many new initiates have taken up arms to defend our home. Some have given their lives, but others have been captured alive. Please find their cages and free them. The battle should keep the Quillboar distracted.
Go in peace.
I will. Ooh, I just had like a gust of, well, hot air. Just going over here just to make sure. I'm pretty sure level 3 is when I'm gonna. Oh wait, I don't even have to go. Why do I need why do we have trainers in this game again at this point? We auto learn everything, don't we? Oh wait, what? Really? Fast track and joyous journeys. Motivation gained from killing monsters and completing quests. Blah 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 blah. Cultivation, endurance. Increase the quantity of materials. Really? Reduce the guild. Wow. Jesus Christ. Seriously? God damn. This version of Cataclysm is even easier than the original.
The winds guide you. Walk with the earth, mother.
No, I still learn from you? I thought Cataclysm was an auto learn. When did they start doing that again? But still, either way, it's level 3 for rejuvenation. Didn't need to come back here, but I seriously feel like there should be more quests than just one right now. Well, sorry for wasting time, I guess. But yeah. So, thinking a lot more about my characters on Turtle WoW right now. Outside of Turtle WoW 4 WoW, I could do a Warlock on Classic, which is another option. So the other options, because like I was talking about doing what to do Baelor on. I could still do on Erisandra. I could start another Warlock, because I'm more, best way to say is I'm perfected more of what I want from my Warlock characters, background and story and everything more or less. And it doesn't work very well playing on Erisandra right now. And since I kind of want to start at a lower level, I'm tempted to start over completely. However, a couple other ideas anyways. Including a, can I just, oh yeah, I think I could just open it somehow for some reason. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, just come over here, I guess. Yeah, this is another one behind it. What was I gonna say? Another possibility is a priest. There's a couple priest characters I actually might do, and I'm not sure if I'll do both or what I'm gonna do exactly. But the priest, since it's gonna be a shadow priest, more or less, I think. I don't know exactly. It's gonna be related to the warlock in some way, anyways. The character I think would be a good fit for going through Baelor when it comes to Turtlewell.
Farewell.
Thanks to you, our people are free to fight for our home. We struck a great blow against the Quildor here. I will stay here and hold the line, but you need to move on. Seek Adana Thunderhorn. She has taken a few braves to the southwest to root out the rest of the bristleback.
Ancestors.
Southwest. Now I want to go back because I thought Cataclysm made it so that you didn't have to buy your abilities. I'm perfectly fine with buying it. I just guess I'm misremembering that. Oh well. Still. Maybe it was Mr. Pandaria that did that. I get the... I don't know. Either way, this is just gonna go too quick. Even quicker than I thought.
What brings
Wait,
you here?
hang on a second. Isn't there a quest for with them as well? No, I think that's also Miss Pandaria. I don't remember anything. I don't remember stuff very well, apparently.
We shall meet.
Whatever. Rejuvenation. South, yeah, over here. Yeah. So right now, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do on Turtlewell, with before I go back on there. I have enough Erisandra videos going up, and I'm probably I might go on Vargak, one of my other characters I haven't touched in a little while too. So if I do that, it won't be as bad. It is my role to test our young initiates on the ways of the hunts. And that hasn't changed. Today, the Quildor are our prey.
Farewell.
More trials lay ahead. I hope you're prepared.
We shall.
One of the first lessons you should learn is to never underestimate your prey. While we were distracted by the attack on Camp Narake? Whatever. More of the bristleback swept in unnoticed and stole a cache of our rifles. You can see them to the south now, filling the air with lead. This is your right of courage. Brave the hail of gunfire, hunt the bristleback gun thieves, and bring back our rifles.
One.
Peace.
Just a moment ago, a messenger was looking for you. I believe she was sent by the Druid trainer Gart. If this note was from Gart, I wouldn't take long in reading its contents.
Ancestors watch.
What brings you here?
It's up to Throne Callers.
Winds be at your back.
Knowing the ways of your prey is another aspect of the hunt. In the lands they come from, Quildor live in the shade and protection of huge thorned roots. When they move, their shamans seed and grow new roots for them to live in. These thorns mar the land and choke out other life, turning the earth around them barren. Go to the south and stop these thorn callers before they have a chance to continue.
We shall.
I was gonna go back to talk to the Druid trainer, but since I already technically did it anyways, I'm not worrying about it. Bristleback gun thieves. Alright. These guys are gonna be so easy. Alright, so I need 4 more thorn callers, and it looks like I have enough right here. I know I don't have to kill this one, but I want to. Oh yeah, it tells you what are available when you level up. Okay. So you don't get them right away. You don't just automatically learn them. I do think that was a Miss Pandaria thing. Yeah, just auto run there for a second. I think the only problem with the only thing that's gonna happen with this stream is I'm probably gonna take a 5-minute break when I go get a drink, because I just finished my coffee. Well, my second cup of coffee, I think, and last. But I don't have much else to drink right now. How many have you brought me, initiates?
Farewell.
Well done. Respect your prey and the danger it carries, but never fear it. In fear, you become prey yourself.
May the eternal sun shine
Oh, right.
on you. Walk with the earth mother.
With the corruptors slain, the Earth Mother will mend her own wounds in due time. The roots are not meant to thrive here, and will wither. Balance will return.
Wind.
Oh, I think yeah, I chose the wrong one. Whoops. Oh well, not a big deal. I'm not even getting
Walk
hit
with
really.
the earth mother. How may I aid you? Farewell.
There are more threats to be dealt with here. The bristleback are taming wild boars to be used against us. These armored battle boars have been abused beyond hope of recovery. They must be put down for our safety and their peace. Go to the pens to the south and slay them. Return to me afterwards.
We shall meet again. May the eternal sun.
We must do
shine
more
on
than
you.
simply hunt boars here. The eyesore that has been left upon the land must be purged. to give them a wild thirst for blood. The battle boars are force-fed raw flesh. Take this torch and use it to burn the trolls of meat and gore to cinders. Alright. Pretty sure that's in the southern part of the area, yeah. I'm gonna go up here, turn in the quest to the trainer, and get my other ability. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be bored with this, but just the fact that Cataclysm quests, you don't really have to think much, especially with the early zones. Like, it's gonna go quick. And the time it took me to get through the first, especially with these freaking bonuses. I know that's not a Cataclysm original, I don't think. The Joyous Journeys was is a classic WoW thing in general. Whereas the where is it? Fast Track. I think that was just added specifically in this one. I don't remember seeing that before. The only reason I'm not, I'm pretty sure I could take it off. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I am trying to just catch up to my brother right now anyway, so speeding up is more important.
I've been expecting you.
You have arrived. This is good. Our ancestors' spirits have become restless throughout Mulgore and beyond, but I cannot tell why. It will forever be your duty to learn to listen to nature's spirits and to act as their avatar. Be mindful of that.
Go in peace.
Though we share a common bond, do not expect much welcome from the Night Elves. Their pride still limits their sight, but that is none of our concern. The teachings of the Earth Mother are all you must concern yourself with, and I will teach you what I know as you grow in wisdom. Return to me often. You will find that the Earth Mother grants incredible abilities to those who are most dedicated.
Ancestors.
I'm going to teach you a basic healing technique, which I already know. This spell will allow you to aid wounded allies by healing their wounds over a short period of time. Many braves have been injured in our fight to defend Camp Narachi. So your healing skills will be put to good use. Practice your new healing technique on the wounded braves around Camp Naraki. Narake? I'm going to just say Narachi. Naraki? It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't fit right.
Walk with me.
Oh. But I'm actually here to learn the other ability. Oh, it's Moonfire. I thought it was Thorns, to be honest. Oh well. How much damage does this do initially? 7, and then the extra 30. Alright. Oh, right here.
Greetings, traveler.
You have a knack for the healing arts. Wherever you go, your skills as a healer will be in demand. Return to me when you are ready for more training.
May the eternal.
Time to go down south. I do like druids. They're not my favorites, but I do like them. I think when it comes to healers, they're my favorites, but I'm not actually a healer very often in this game. I'd prefer healing over tanks, but usually I'm DPS. But usually I think even though I like druids more a little bit, no, I don't know. I know generally when I was a healer in the past, it was primarily as a priest specifically. That's because I just like priests in general, and because of the shadow, I like the shadow damage mainly as a priest, as well as the fact that I wouldn't say they're anywhere near similar to a warlock, but they also have DPS spells, or a spell at least, I can't remember. So I just generally do like them. So I'm killing the battle boars and destroying the troughs. Oh, over here to the west more. I know it's Cataclysm and everything, but I'm pretty sure your ammunition should still be limited. She's napping right now. Oh, you're alright. Oh, I actually died. Alright, maybe I should be a little bit more thinking. Not really thinking, just paying attention. I was more paying attention to my cat, and I just was like, tab, Wrath, Moonfire. Tab, Wrath, Moonfire. I was thinking because the first one died, the other ones were going to die to the Moonfire damage as well, but I didn't realize how much I was actually taking hits. Should have also used another rejuvenation. Not going to die again, that was just dumb. I mean, dumb's kind of my thing, although it's a lot of people's things too, but... God. Definitely shouldn't have died, this game was too easy for that. So. How much was it again? Okay, that's why. That one would have. Then an additional 30. Was my math just off or something? Because I thought it was supposed to be... That thing should have died without another Moonfire. Oh well. Well, she just had to plop down next to me. You're definitely gonna die. Don't need to worry about that. Oh, never mind. The one I just had, it was going to be the last one anyways. Okay, now the troughs. You know, it's kind of dumb that the Quillboars wouldn't defend this, but... I suppose with the amount, it's not really as much of a worry. But yeah. And outside. Okay. Alright, I can't go through there. Got it. That's weird. So for any other games I stream or record, obviously I still have Sniper Elite. And the last episode of Sniper, well, not last, not including the DLC, will come up in the next couple days when I stream that one. I finished Halo the other day, so I'm probably gonna go. Well, sorry, I finished Reach the other day, so I'm probably gonna be going to do Combat Evolved some point soon. I have a couple other game series I'm probably gonna do the campaigns for as well in the stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start one of those too, but we'll see.
Winds be at your back.
Good work. Those beasts could have been a greater threat than the Quillboar themselves if we had not taken action now.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee. We shall meet again.
You've not only wiped the boar pens clean, but you've put a stop to a horrible desecration. Well done.
Farewell.
Chief Squealer Thornmantle leads these Quillboar. It was he that set upon Great Mother Hawkwind and took her life, leading the attack on Camp Narachi. He fled and hid afterwards, but we found him. He looks to the west within his foul den of thorns, fending off any braves we send in after him. You've proven yourself as a brave defender of our people. Kill Thornmantle and bring his mane back to Chief Hawkwind in honor of our great mother.
Walk with me.
Yeah. West. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot because we're gonna have it's a different way off the area. I was thinking that was the way out. Forgot about that. So what happened to the original area over here? Like, do they just not? You just don't gotta go in there anymore, I guess. I think it's still available. Actually, I think I remember checking a long time ago when I asked that same question to myself. Oh, I actually have to kill people. Good. Come on. Alright. Well, that's finished taking care of more or less. Oop. Okay, I got it. Oh yeah, I go back to the village. Or camp, rather.
I've been expecting you. May the
Have you
eternal
completed your
sun
trials, young
shine
one?
upon thee.
The chief of the Bristle Black. Oh my god, Bristle back. I can't. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't talk. Is slain. Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit has been avenged. Aye. Huh. Surprised that the cloth would sell more than the leather.
Be careful.
Apparently I can't talk today though. Maybe I should have tried recording something else before this to well, prepare my voice rather, because when I don't talk for much for a couple of days into this, I usually into like my mic for recording or streams. Nope. Didn't I tell you to not show me those? Oh crap! Hang on, let me restart that.
Mother. Go
The camp is safe and the quillboard driven off, all thanks to you, young one. You have my personal thanks for what you've done for my mother, my son, and for all of us. It is now time to put Great Mother Hawkwind to rest. Lay the final offering at her feet, and we will say our goodbyes.
with me back.
Earth Mother, into your arms we give one of our own. She is Unaya Hawkwind, my mother and great mother to us all, the wisest of our tribe. May her spirit fly to you swiftly. May the winds carry her gently, and the grass whisper her name. Watch over her as she has watched over us. Let her look down on us with joy through the eternal gaze of Anshi and Musha, until we too join her in death. For we are all born of you and shall all return to you. I think that was the time to put that. Even though I'm not going to be role-playing, of course, on this character, this is also a PvP server, and I'm not really planning on role-playing Cataclysm at all, I don't think. Well, whatever. Not sure. But I'm still going to try to talk, say all the dialogue like for quests and everything like I do on my other characters. Although I kind of got away from that a little bit just because I started looking for quests and picking them up on Erisandra off camera because it just took too long to find them most of the time.
Hail. We shall meet.
There is balance in all things. As Great Mother Hawkwind's spirit takes its final journey, you will begin your first. Today you have undertaken our rite of passage, far more difficult than we ask of most of our youths. Be proud. Now it is time for you to continue on your journey. To the west, beyond our burial ground, you will find a path winding up the mesa. Follow it to the top and speak with Dayami Windsor. Walk with the Earth Mother, friend. You will always be welcome here.
Go,
One thing that sucks is my voice is not very fitting for a Tauren. For a guy, my voice is not very deep.
we shall meet again.
I'll move here. Oh, it's only 20 seconds. Really? Okay. It was a 5-minute buff in classic, or 5 or 10 minute. No, doesn't matter. I'm gonna sell some stuff before I forget. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up inscription on this character. Oh yeah. No, I think I already decided that I was going to. Oh, we need the food.
Goodbye.
I mean, the food, and I would say drink more than food is the only thing I'd carry if I carry anything at all. This way, I think. Yeah, it's over there. I see it now. Oh yeah. Hey, just can't talk. I can't believe I took my time to retry saying that, and I still said it wrong. Oh god. I'm just not good at talking. Reading the words is kind of, I think I've definitely said this a while ago, and I got better for a little while, but I'm still fall back into the bad way of talking. I don't know. No. But what I mean is, like, I try reading a word, but then I try reading the next word while I'm saying the first word. Therefore, I'm combining the words a little bit, and or even just like L's and R's as well in the same word. If it's a long enough word, sometimes I'll say the same letter a second time. Like that one was bristleback. Because of the L, for some reason I just kept saying, yeah. Oh god. Whatever. Part of the reason why I do this is so I talk more, actually. So one reason is so I could save all the they look better than I remember. Oh yeah, I think I installed different textures or something. I can't remember. They've been better than classic though. I keep the classic graphics as classic just because I want it to be as fitting as possible. I don't care about this one as much right now. I was getting off topic a little bit though, but let me read this first.
What brings you here?
If you are prepared to leave Camp Narachi behind, I will help call the spirits to guide you onwards.
Ancestors.
Look. The rolling plains of Mulgore stretch before you. Our home, the cradle of the Earth Mother. Here she provides us with all we could ever need, a peaceful and verdant land. This is what you will fight to protect. Your journey will take you far beyond her sheltering arms to the farthest and cruelest regions of this world and beyond. Below us is Bloodhoof Village. The first step on your true path begins now. Drink deep of the water of vision and let the spirits guide you onward.
We shall meet again.
Oh, wasn't it a spirit of a wyvern originally? Don't remember. But wyverns are more of a Tauren thing than eagles are. Not complaining though. I do love the Tauren's starting zone. Sort of anyways. It's open, it's a little bit more boring compared to a lot of them, but it is beautiful. It's one of my favorites in that regard. And even though it's more simplistic, I also love Thunderbluff just because of its how it's situated on the mesas themselves. I love natural defenses when it comes to cities more than anything else. Man-made moats aren't too bad either, but and just using hills, but just I remember first seeing the mazes and loving it because of the fact you can't get up there without an elevator or Cataclysm onwards a flying mount.
Well met.
Amo Thunderhorn. Bane Bloodhoof, our high chieftain, once stood on this very spot and watched over this village named for his tribe.
Be careful.
Welcome to Bloodhoof Village, hero. I am glad the spirits have guided you safely here.
Ancestors watch me. Goodbye.
There are many conflicts that wound this land. It is my hope that you will not bear witness to as many of them as our elders have. Yet there is one that I would ask you to seek. It will give you some sense of how terrible, if left unchecked, even a small threat can be to the land. Halemane gnolls have settled to the south of Bloodhoof and in a cave to the west. They disrespect our attempts to communicate with them, and they slay the wildlife of Mulgore unbridled. Words are no longer the answer.
Go in peace. Be careful.
You may have heard of the Venture Company. They're a goblin cartel, something like a tribe. Well, one of those cartels has joined us in the Horde. The Venture Company is loyal only to greed. These greedy goblins and their workers have tried to exploit the resources of Mulgore before, to little success. One of our outrunners, Morn Cloudstalker, has gone to check the remains of one of the goblin caravans. If you wish to help him, follow the road out of the village to the east. Alright. Gonna have to walk around and look for the, I know there's gonna be a herbalism trainer. I'm just not sure if there's gonna be a inscription trainer here.
How may I aid you? Walk with the earth.
I'm level 6 now, don't you? No, level 7's the next one. There's more odd numbers in this one, but I think after it does actually go to a even number pretty quickly again. Cat form at 8 with its abilities as well. Carl not till 10 now. Yeah. Tingling Roots will be decent. Starfire. Moonglade. What about healing? Nourish at level 8.
Winds be at your back.
Greetings.
The swoop is a cunning bird and difficult to find and hunt. A collection of swoop quills is a badge of cleverness and determination for a hunter. If you are willing to take up this task, then enter the plains and hunt the swoop. Bring me their quills and bring honor to your clan. The swoops may be found anywhere in Mulgore, but your eyes must be sharp to spot them, and your hooves must be quick to catch them.
Goodbye.
Our sacred wells have been tainted, and I will need your help to fix this. To cleanse each well, I must create a cleansing totem. Then you must bring the totem to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. First, we will create a cleansing totem for the Winterhoof water well. To do this, the land must offer its aid. Hunt prairie wolves for their paws and adult planeshotters for their talons. They are to the southwest. Look to me with the paws and talons. Oh, yeah, sorry. Not saying the name too often. I'm skipping the name, or gonna try to skip the name in the quest dialogue on this one, just because I like saying it in other characters, on Sword of WoW especially, because the names are fitting. A lot more fitting than this one. So, with a little bit of immersion, I am not saying my name in this dialogue. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me. I am Rule, warrior and teacher. You have obviously reached an age when you must prepare for your trials if you are to adventure much further out of Mulgore. If you wish a test of your strength, start by seeking out the Wind Fury Harpies to the southeast. They nestle along the mountain's edges away from the road. They are one of our natural enemies here in Mulgore, and will be a good gauge of your skill.
Go in peace.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I want to get the first aid trainer. Probably do that one too, but I don't really need as much.
I've been expecting you. Walk with the earth, mother.
What brings you here?
It's only 95 copper. I'm pretty sure in Classic it's at least a silver, maybe a few silver to learn any others. Don't really need it though. I have my healing.
Ancestors
And I'm definitely doing cooking on this character at a minimum anyway, so. Varjun. Mulgore is such a relaxing zone to level into. Oh yeah, I forgot profession trainers.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Gathering. Herbalism. Herbalism. 10 copper.
Be careful.
Oh yeah, lifeblood. Forgot about that one. Production. Tell me about inscription. The main reason I'm doing this is so I can actually provide my brother and his friends with glyphs as well, assuming I even level up enough, my character up enough for it. But the scrolls as well for a nice little buff. Not that I need it. Apprentice Scribe. I feel like if I were in the World of Warcraft, if I had to choose a profession, I'd probably go with inscription personally. I do.
Goodbye.
It's either alchemy or inscription for me, like I said, but I like inscription a little bit more. I like the idea of writing out the scrolls and runes.
Just the thing for
Bundle
you.
of hides.
May the eternal sun
I have a bundle of
shine.
hides from the animals of Mulgore. I must get them to Thunderbluff. A colleague there, Ahanu, will use the hides to create leather goods. Will you take the hides to him for me? Quickest way to Thunderbluff is on the back of a Windrider. Bring the bundle of hides to Tak, our Windrider master in Bloodhoof Village, and speak to him about transport to Thunderbluff. Forgot I could just use the flying train. I was about to say, I'm not sure I'm going to want to go all the way there, but I might actually do it. Princess Cook? Yes. Spice Spread. Maybe? I mean, Spice Spread's pretty good, but... Hang on, let me pick up... first of all, before I forget, Lifeblood. Lifeblood? Isn't it under here? Blind? Professions. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. And inscription. Milling. Herb. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It automatically puts it up here. Alright, intellect, spirit, and stamina. Pretty sure Guardian Battle. That's another reason why I choose inscription over alchemy as well. At least Cataclysm or TBC onwards, although it's Wrath of the Lich King that has inscription. I still love alchemy no matter what, but since Classic's the only time you can have more than a couple of the potions, they got divided into Guardian and Battle Elixirs. I feel like the fewer amount that the inscription has for scrolls is actually fine anyways. And then you can make other things with inscription at that point. Also need to get the Virtuoso ink. I'm gonna just stop talking. Oh yes, that's why you're here.
Greetings, traveler.
Roasted Kodo meat. That actually sounds really good. Can't buy it yet anyways, not gonna worry about it. Can I not buy it, what I'm looking for from you yet? Or at all, rather? Maybe I will have to... Oh, general goods maybe? Potentially anyways. Nope, didn't think so. Alright. Also, I like cooking fire outside of Classic. I'm not sure if TBC had it too, but even though I will have characters that do cooking carry around flint, tinder or whatever, and logs, it just takes up bag space. And honestly, using up bag space for something like that is not useful enough in Classic. It's one of the few changes I would agree with that they change over time. But whatever. What was the other secondary professions? Fishing and archaeology. I like archaeology. I could do it on this character, but I don't think so. The main other character I'm going to do on Cataclysm eventually, which is a long ways off, is a warlock character I'll do, but like I said, long ways off. First aid potential, but crap. At some point I'll have a better setup so I'm not hitting my mic. Hope that wasn't too loud. No. But I might do fishing, I might not. That's 50-50. That I'm not like gonna do it all. And that one is less likely than fishing, I think. I don't know. I'll think about that one a little bit more. Let's go pick up this quest. Lifeblood is also a 2-minute cooldown. Grants me 5 haste rating. I didn't know that. I just knew about the healing. Can be used while stealth or invisible. That I did not remember that.
Guide you.
My grandfather told me stories about his battles with a strider named Mezranach. He told me of its demonic red eyes, razor-sharp talons, and venomous bite. As fortune would have it, while traveling across the plains, I encountered it, and it took a nasty bite from my shoulder. He was as terrible as my grandfather described. I've gathered all the parts of the remedy I need to cure myself. Except a flatland cougar femur. I grow weaker by the moment. Please help me. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Thunder Bluff. Let's turn in this quest. It's a bit of a boring middle part of the stream, but whatever.
Ancestors watch over you.
Are you here for a Wind Rider? You have something to transport?
Farewell.
If you must take these hides to Thunder Bluff, then you have come to the right place.
Be careful.
For a small fee, I will give you a Wind Rider to Thunder Bluff. There's no faster way to the city. If that is acceptable, speak to me again when you are ready to go. If you're taking those hides to Ahanu, then I think he's at Hewa's armory at the base of the Wind Rider Tower in Thunder Bluff, and that's right where you'll land.
Go in peace. How may I aid you?
Alright. Oh, forgot these open up too. Oh well.
Goodbye.
For a small... I love how he says for a small fee. I don't think that quest even existed in Classic, and he says there's a small fee for it, more or less, and there's no fee at all to go to Thunder Bluff. Alright. Thunder Bluff, one of my favorite cities, at least in the Horde anyways. I would definitely say it's up there. Undercity is my least favorite, although it's very fitting for my darker character, so I do like it in that aspect. Especially if I do any Forsaken themselves, but... Orgrimmar is probably it might be my least favorite actually. No, almost certainly is my least favorite. Silvermoon's my favorite on the Horde. Alliance... I think all of the cities on the Alliance are pretty solid, honestly. My least favorite probably would go to the Exodar. Funny enough, anyways. Stormwind's kind of boring, but I do like it. It's simple but nice, in my opinion. Darnassus, kind of in a similar way to Stormwind, but it's more peaceful. I would say I put it slightly over Stormwind. Ironforge. Now, I could put it in the bottom because I'm not the biggest fan of industrial like cities kind of thing. I prefer more rural and cleaner cities, but I do love my dwarven settlements too. I can't really say I don't like that. So Ironforge, I love it. It's probably actually one of my favorite dwarven cities, but you don't really I don't mean World of Warcraft specifically, I just mean overall. Not that I'm seeing very many dwarven cities. Moria, or rather Khazad-dûm from Lord of the Rings, is also really good. But pretty much all dwarven cities are just awesome because they're huge. But
Peace, friend. Walk with
there's
the
dust on your shoulders. That must be from Mulgore. You have spoken with my friend Varg? That must be from Mulgore. We are in Thunderbluff in Mulgore, by the way.
Go in peace.
Ah, a new bundle of hides. I will get to work on these immediately. Thank you, brother. You have done me a great service. Here is your reward. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Here are some coins to pay for your time and travel costs.
May the eternal...
I prepared leather goods for Varg to sell at the Bloodhoof village. Will you bring them to him? If you have already been to Bloodhoof village and spoken to their Windrider master, then you can fly one of our Thunderbluff Windriders back to him. Take the leather goods to Tal, our Windrider master on Thunderbluff, and speak with him to arrange transport to Bloodhoof village. I think one question I didn't actually... Well, there's no one asked the question. There's no one here to ask that question. But one thing I didn't say is the reason why I'm actually streaming this character is because there's just Cataclysm onwards is just a lot more. It's a lot easier to find all the quests that you need to be doing. Oh, actually, I need. Speaking of find, I actually was gonna be looking for inscription. Actually, I think inscription might be on the higher part of the middle area, but I'm not gonna assume that. I want to talk to a bluff watcher.
You wish to speak?
Profession trainer, because it should be by the profession trainer, I would imagine. Inscription.
Farewell.
Nope, it's on the Spirit Rise, actually. That's fine. But yeah, so you can pretty much say that one of the reasons why I'm streaming it is because it's Cataclysm. It's very easy to do everything, very easy to keep everything together. Not as much long times of travel back and forth for no reason, unlike in Classic or Turtle WoW in general. But the other reason, which honestly I'm losing my train of thought. What was the other reason? Yeah, lost my train of thought. I hate myself. Oh yeah, I guess you could say the other reason, but I think there's another reason why I'm forgetting right now. But another reason is because I always try to stream the first episode of any World of Warcraft characters, because the starting zone, no matter what version of WoW you play, is very easy just to stream. Everything is well put together, and it doesn't take too much to find. Oh, it's on bottom inside. Blackfellow ink. Weird. I need a virtuoso inking set. Oh, I don't even have the. Oh my god, I don't even have the money for it yet. I just came all the way here for this thing, and I can't even buy it. Should have thought about that. Well, I am an idiot. Oh well. But yeah, hopefully there's actually a vendor that I didn't see in Bloodhoof. I just knew I could buy it here, so I didn't really look harder than I did. Why is everyone talking to looking for group? Move to a new window. I also like that they move all the dialogue that's already happened, or not dialogue, messages that's already happened.
Greetings. Ancestors watching.
Greetings, Druid. What can I do for you?
Farewell.
You need to take this to Bloodhoof Village, eh? That's not a problem. If you've already been there and spoken to Tak, then you can take one of my Wind Riders back to him.
Ancestors watching.
In order to fly to a town, you must have already been there and spoken with the Wind Rider master of that town. You have been to the Bloodhoof Village and spoken to their Wind Rider master Tak, so for a small fee you can take a Wind Rider to him from here. You mean for no fee at all, it's free. Because apparently it is. Speak with me again when you are ready. Once at Bloodhoof Village, you can then deliver the leather goods to Varg Whisperwind. Is he related to Tyrande? I hope not.
Go in peace, friend.
I didn't even notice his I didn't even realize his last name when I left Bloodhoof. That's a relaxing game to play, though, seriously. I will say this: Cataclysm is even more relaxing than Classic, since you really don't have to pay too much attention. You do have to pay some attention, given that I actually died earlier very stupidly. My defense, I was killing mob after mob, and I killed like what 6 of them before I was like, oh wait, I'm low on health. Whoops. Aha, White Hoof is also another quest to pick up. Oh, isn't that the guy that he wants me to chase his dog or something? Remember, that was actually a voice acted, and the quest was put there specifically for a sick kid. I think it might. I hope I don't really sound like I'm being very disrespectful. I don't remember exactly his name or what his disease was, but I'm pretty sure it was cancer. Or is cancer. Well, this is so long ago. Probably was.
Looking for something special?
You are back from Thunderbluff. Did you deliver the hide to Ahanu?
We shall meet again.
Ahanu sent me finished products? Very good. There are many hunters and adventurers in Bloodhoof Village now, and business is lively. I'm sure I'll send these goods very soon. No, you won't. All the adventurers don't need to buy your crap anymore. Nope, they barely even bought your stuff when there was Classic. Thank you for all your efforts. I am in your debt.
May the eternal sun shine.
Funny enough, no, I'm still short for the Virtuoso inking set. When I start gardening properly where I live now, I think I do. I want to look into like making my own ink. Although I'm not sure how how that would go either, but it'd be cool to start just writing in my own ink, especially because I hate running out of ink. Well, my pens in general. I hate running out of ink in them. Alright, well, I can't buy the Virtuoso inking set yet, but I don't think I need it anyways until I actually start doing stuff for inscription, which I'd rather do very soon. What was it? But I can still pick up the herbs in the first place, so it's not too much of a worry yet. I can get the stuff I need to soon. This is very nice here in Mulgore. I was saying how like Cataclysm is, since you can be more relaxed in Cataclysm versus Classic, and even Classic itself is a pretty relaxing game to play in the first place. Mulgore takes that a step further with its music and ambience.
Let me find my dog. Greetings, traveler.
Help. My prized puppy Kyle has run away. I just know he's running around Bloodhoof Village, lost and hungry. Will you find him and feed him? Once he eats, he will settle down and come home. To feed him, you will need to find food. His favorite meal is tender strider meats. Just venture east, and you should find plenty of striders. Hunt one down and take its succulent meat to Kyle. When you see Kyle in town, put the meat down, and he is sure to come to you. Alright, so I got all the quests I could do now. The pretty are all in the east anyways. So, Prairie Wolves and Plain Striders, Gnolls, Swoops, Plain Strider, Harpies, Cougars, and find more. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go find this person first and foremost. Although this is for the goblins, I think that's one of the last ones I'm gonna do because I think they're a bit higher. It usually goes beasts, then the gnolls, then the harpies, and then the goblins. Yeah. There's Kyle right now. I think it was one. I can't remember. I don't think it's a thing in Classic. I remember looking it up. I don't remember seeing it being a possibility. But at some point, they made it so that the coyotes or prairie wolves here in Mulgore actually do that same barking sound. So when they're tamed, I mean. All right. Wow, you are a lot easier than I expected you to. The drop rate is also much better than in Classic. Having a better drop rate, I wouldn't mind in Turtle WoW or Classic in general, but I still prefer the Classic experience over Cataclysm. Just, well, it's definitely nice to leveling up quickly, and it made me feel good because, like, and when I first started playing WoW, I was really bad about sticking to one character. Still pretty bad about that, but with the Cataclysm, I was able to level up characters a lot easier. A lot quicker. Everybody was, obviously, but it was actually sticking to characters long enough for them to be playable. Worth talking about having that character, this character, or that character. But after a while, it just got boring being able to do everything so easily. And I've learned since then that my favorite way to play these games is to enjoy the leveling process specifically. Oh, what the? Don't I have you on find? What the? So I can move you up. Not that worried about that. Alright. But yeah, everything else will get sold. Anything that goes into that one is going to be usable for me. Oh, it's running. Oh well. Oh, jerk. Blood Rules actually sounds kind of cool, but I'm not going to do that. But I'm not going to join a guild, I don't think. If I do, it's going to be because my brother and his friends joined a guild or made a guild, and I just joined with them or something. Again, I'm not sure how much I'll play with all of them. I'll probably do dungeon runs with them primarily. I might level with my brother especially. I might level with all of them too. It depends on what they all do, but I'm more doing this so I'm available to play with them. I know my brother said he was going to play with me at some point, but his stuff is all... my brother's character is a lot higher. He actually has a few characters, actually. One of his friends is the most behind, but his other friend's way ahead. But considering the bonuses that everyone was getting, I'm not as surprised. I was surprised at first. I was like, wow, you guys just started the other day. But... honestly, because of all these bonuses and everything... I love any overtime spells. Seriously, I think I brought it up pretty recently, and I still intend to start it at some point. I'm gonna play Oblivion Remaster, and I'm probably gonna trying to make a bunch of spells that are overtime related more. That's one thing I like about Oblivion that I didn't really create too many custom spells, but when I get back to it, I am definitely going to. Alright, so I need don't need any more view actually. What I need is to kill more swoops and to find the cougars. Is there anything else? Poison water. Oh. Yeah, I got all the plain shredded tines. Just the swoops. Yeah, okay. But what I'm not going to do on this character, when I start playing Cataclysm for myself more, and I'm going to do it without the buffs as much as I can anyways, it's going to be a Warlock. I've said that before. I'm going to try chase after all the elites. That was one of my favorite things. That's one of my favorite things to do in leveling in general, is finding all the elites. Not elites, sorry, rares. Well, at least two, I suppose, wouldn't be too bad, but... I like finding all the rares. In Cataclysm, it's even easier. They're not really rare. They're just a little bit tougher, and that's why I partly liked it. Thank you for dying right as I get to use. Sharding meat goes up there as well as you and you. Alright. Let's kill a few of you. Oh, hello. And chest as well. Anything that's not like guaranteed, more or less, that's a little bit different. Yeah, is that gonna be enough? Oh, especially with that hit, it is. You actually are lowering my intellect and spirit by 10% each? That's actually quite a bit. Damn. Kind of impressed almost. Like, there's just no downtime between these fights, or at least not any that's necessary. Other than trying to get up into melee range, so not even melee range, but just get up so I can loot them. I don't. Me manning them is also kind of just a habit at this point, because I usually early on that was like something you had to do in classic and Turtle WoW, because you did not want to waste your mana. You never want to waste your mana too much in general. But generally, as you level up, you have more options for it. Whether your abilities or just alternative ways of getting it back, like potions. Where are you? Up on the top. I know there's a way. I'm pretty sure there's a way up there. Hang on a second. How much damage do you do? Let's test something. If I were to just Moonfire you and have thorns up, can I kill you? Oh yeah, definitely. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for being a test subject. Although I prefer that term when I'm playing a warlock. That's 5 each, right? Yeah, I can't do any of them yet. Once I finish up these gnolls and the troops as well, I'm gonna go find the cougar too, actually. But I'm not gonna bother with the Wind Fury just yet. Oh really? Really? There you go. See, this guy knows. That guy knew how to die. Hey, you're Skinner too. Why not get you in the action? Get another kill. Not necessary, but just doing it. But what I was saying with the Bloivin before is when I do it, I'm going to try to do more custom spells than I used to. And I'm going to try making them over time spells, like healing spells that in the middle of combat I'll put it on me, so I'm going to heal while I'm fighting without having to redo it. Whereas and I'm also going to, this is even more going to be more common, but damage over time spells are going to be a lot. I say common like 3 times, I think. Oh, God. I need to not try meleeing. Just burst them down with Moonfire, unless I'm really that low on mana somehow. At that point, just use Thorns and then Moonfire, because if they're at melee range, it's not even gonna matter. Alright, so now I just gotta find a leopard, or not a leopard, cougar, sorry. Very different. I know they're gonna be over here somewhere. I don't want to go so far as to. Oh, there's one Fury's up in the west too. Maybe they are more north. I forgot I can also look at the map. I don't need any add-ons to tell me where stuff's at. Although not that I use any add-ons on Turtle WoW. Well, I do, but nothing that helps me. That'll be down there. Another. Oh, oops. Well, I could go to this quest then at least. I think in Classic this guy travels up and down the road. But I'm not doing this one just yet anyways. Gonna go back and make some backspace. Well met. If Amo has already explained the minor quibbles of what kind of... Quibbles? What kind of goblin we'll be driving from our lands, let's get to work.
Goodbye.
A few days ago, we found a venture caravan. A weird time to stop that. Traveling under guard on the northern shore of Stone Bowl Lake. We'd lost 2 of our number in an earlier battle, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left their supply crates, thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given that Venture Co. salvagers have been spotted near the burned wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you could go to the caravan and examine the contents of the crates.
Be careful.
I mean, just because they're there doesn't mean there's nothing of value. That means that there was something important enough to warrant them sending people to look for it. But doesn't mean that it's still there. It means that something was there. Oh, here you are. Pretty sure it's only going to take 1 kill, maybe a couple. I think in the title of the stream, I did put the class, right? I think I did. You're actually tougher than I expected you to be. Let's just do one more rack. Yeah, I did put the class. Just wanted to make sure. Yep, femur. Alright, so I'm gonna head straight back to Bloodhoof. Tinder Strider meats. Oh yeah, it's nope. Probably this stream alone will be all of Mulgore, unless I need to stop for something else or if I just get bored. But like I said, I think the only time I'm really gonna pause for even a few minutes is just to grab another drink. Also, oh, he runs by here. Can't see him right now, though.
Greetings, traveler.
Do you have the paws and talons? Talons? I should say that with a question.
Ancestors
Oh,
watch.
he's running the other way. I thought it was... That was a mistake. Oh well. You have done well. I will take these and bind their power into a totem of cleansing. I have crafted the totem to cleanse the Winterhoof water well. Now you must take it to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. The well is to the southeast, but be warned, whoever did this may still be there, laying in wait. This may prove very dangerous. Be careful, but do not let the defilers of our wells escape.
May the eternal sun shine.
What brings you here?
Have you found the swoops? Do you have their quills?
Farewell.
I know that gathering these quills was not an easy task. In doing this, you have proved that you are a druid of merit. It is good to have you at Bloodhoof Village.
Ancestors watch over you.
Who wish to speak?
Oh, and Tingling Roots, forgot about that. That was a level 7 thing. Could have had that already. Now, I'm definitely waiting on cat form. I don't gotta buy everything, and honestly, seeing as I want to just use the spells anyways, going to cat form right now isn't very useful. I'd wait till at least level 10 so I can also use Prowl. Can't nourish either, but I can sell some stuff and maybe I will be able to. You weren't a vendor, just double checking that. And none of the herbs I got are actually... Yeah, I don't have enough yet to make any ink.
How may I aid you?
It is good you've taken the task seriously. Respect to the land and its creatures is important. Death and life are a circle. A necessity. One cannot exist without the other. Take time to ponder this and do well to never forget it.
Go in peace.
Until recently, a group of dwarves intruded on our lands to the west, carving the earth apart senselessly to search for treasure. When the very earth itself tore apart, the spirits of the land they had abused rose up and took their revenge. The agitated earth spirits still roam the former dig sites. We must offer them appeasement. Take this drum with you to the west and play to the spirits. The rhythm may calm their fury and confusion. Alright, is there any other quests? Mazarnak, which is over there, and I still gotta find Kyle again. You are? Where are you? A special dance? Oh, I didn't even see that. That's cute. Now considering the other quest as well.
Peace,
My
friend.
fever grows worse, and I find my mind drifting into delirious nightmares. I should have known that I wouldn't be able to handle a beast my grandfather was unable to defeat. Do you have the ingredients for the remedy? I fear if I do not clean the infection soon, it will be the death of me. I'm surprised that a Strider is poisonous.
Walk with
Ah, thank you. Using the items you brought me, I will be able to create the remedy I need to stop the spread of the infection and eventually cure it completely. I owe you my life and thanks. But I'll never forget that screeching call when Mazarnak came upon me, the blaze of color as its beak descended. Be wary on your travels. Oh, forgot that was the end of the quest.
go in.
Oh. don't think I'm gonna get another quest from this guy. So probably go to do the Winterhoof cleansing, check the caravan, and the harpies. No having a plan for the entire recording, at least.
Will you help me find my dog?
Fantastic work. Kyle came home as soon as he ate and went straight to bed. Thank you for your help.
The wind's gone.
I think I might want to check with the settings, graphics specifically. Okay, so that's already at its maximum. That's what I figured. Oh well. Alright. Didn't level up again. I don't think I was going to get anything else anyways just yet. I'll go check out the healing spell Nourishment, I think it's called. But I'm not sure if I'll buy it yet. Don't need any of you. I forgot, I could actually have used up some of that stuff, but it doesn't really matter too much. Food-wise, this is probably one of the only things, this type of food is the only thing that's really going to be worth making and carrying, though. Anything that can give me a buff. It's not that useful either, though. The linen cloth I still don't know what I'm going to do with yet. Because I could do first aid. Honestly, I think I'm going to, because I think a stack of bandages can sell to a vendor more than a linen cloth can. Or I can actually hold on to it and sell it in the auction house. Yeah, think about it for now. Charred wolf meal sell. I'm gonna do those. I'll probably go do the drone one after I get everything else done over here. Because... I forgot the Windfear actually over there too. Interesting. Maybe I'll actually hook up and around and go over here. It's a bigger area to the southeast, though, I will say. Druid Trainer.
I've been expecting you.
No cat form. Nourish. Heals the target for 70 to 81. Heals for an additional 20% if you have a Rejuvenation, Regrowth, Life Bloom, or Wild Growth. Effect active on the target. I mean, it's good. Every 3 seconds. Versus... yeah, I'll just train it. If I need a sudden heal, doing that on top of rejuvenation would be good. Lifeblood is gonna be, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about any others too much just yet. Although there's no ranks, everything just automatically levels up as you go. So there's a lot more money that you could save because of the that change that they made a long time ago. This well is down here. Oh, more east. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do later. I might just play this today and then hop on a shooter. I've been playing a couple older games, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. Oh, what are you? Grim Totem. Oh, yeah, the Grim Totem. I forgot about them. I didn't really forget about them, but I forgot that that's who does this stuff. I know I don't gotta kill them, but Makes it easier to get over here. Sort of. Doesn't really matter. I think Classic, since the Grim Totem aren't really a enemy to the rest of the Tauren just yet, or at all, the I think it's the Venture Company that's over here that in older versions, older expansions. Alright, so now I'm gonna just leave because that's all I really gotta do here. Go to the Ravaged Caravan, and then I'll do the other two areas in the west. I gotta remember to look at the mini map to make sure there's any herbs to pick up. Mulgore is pretty good for the herbs. Technically, it should be better than Durotar, but game balance wise, you can find herbs in Durotar pretty easily. I feel like Durotar should be better for I don't know. Minerals, I would say more than Mulgore, but Mulgore is also Kalimdor in general is supposed to be mostly untouched when it comes to a lot of like resources, I would imagine, compared to the Eastern Kingdoms, which have been fought over for a longer period of time, and even more like humans and other people exploiting it. Places like Kalimdor, Mulgore, Durotar should have a lot more materials, especially Mulgore with its herbs and even minerals, whereas Durotar itself should be better with minerals in general. In general, should be whatever. I don't know what I said the first time, but it probably sounded stupid saying it. Yeah. It's very warm in here. Not as bad as it could be because I realized how warm it was going to get today earlier than usual. I usually don't realize it until actually it's already warm out. But it's still... so I have all the sunblock down and everything, but it's still pretty warm. Do I actually need to redo you? Yeah, it doesn't matter. All sides of the crate are stamped with the sign of the Venture Co. Mining Division. Notes printed carefully on the side of the carton indicate that the contents are due for processing at one of their central plants. Prying open the lid reveals a tightly packaged assortment of ore and minerals, more evidence of the Venture Co.'s mining operation in Mulgore. On the top of the ore and minerals, you remove a tightly bound sheaf of papers. Up in the foothills to the east, you could barely hear the sounds of work and see smoke rising from a large fire. Should I just do that while I'm here, actually, maybe? Oh, you have to go back to... Oh, wait, what? To more Cloudstalk. What? Why are you telling me to go up there, then? More Cloudstalker's over here, isn't he? I'll just do the quest now, but it's weird that they're telling me that I have to go to the area, because pretty sure the follow-up quest is going to send me there. Could be wrong. He could actually be traveling between points, but I'm pretty sure they took that part of his NPC behavior or whatever with Cataclysm. I'm pretty sure he just stays in the one spot. Oh, the audio and everything's alright. I didn't check it too much with my microphone specifically, but with my recordings of World of Warcraft, I think I found the right point. Maybe I could go a little bit louder or quieter, but more likely louder than quieter, though. Actually, I'm trying to keep track of where the full pack. Don't they usually go in like 5s? Yep, still telling me to go up there for some reason.
Hail. Peace, friend.
Hail. Have you learned anything new about the venture company's plans and operations in our homeland? If they plan to exploit our lands as they have others, the Outrunners will be quick to put an end to it.
Be careful.
It does indeed appear that the venture company is attempting to rob us of our natural resources. It is good to know this is true, and now it seems we must do something about it.
Go in peace. Farewell.
This explains the buildup of venture company. Employees and equipment we've seen in Mulgore. Those goblins. Their company is expanding too quickly for their own good. It's how they say, show a goblin something and you can hear the scales in the background. Greedy little things they are. Unfortunately for their business enterprise, we Tauren cannot allow them to conduct their operations in our lands. Go to their mine northeast of the ravaged caravan and send them a message.
Be careful. Goodbye.
According to the documents you salvaged from the caravan, the venture company created many plans to attempt to drive us from our lands here so that they could have free reign to plunder our lands. The depths that they would sink to accomplish their goals disgusts and appalls me. I want the mastermind behind their plans killed. His name is Supervisor Fitzsprocket. You will find him at the venture company. Mine east of the ravaged caravan. That's why. I think it's a... Bring me his clipboard. We shall see if we find out anything useful. So it's supposed to be the period after the co part of Venture Co. Because that seems to think it's the end of the sentence, therefore thinking it has to create a new one. I will definitely say maybe the cat form with sprint would be nice. But I'm not sure if I get the sprint at level 8 or not. But by the time I get back to Bloodhill Village, it'll be I'll be level 10 at least. Halls of Origination. Oh yeah, that's a level 85 thing. I forgot. Sometimes I forget about Old when it comes to the dungeons. I always think raids only. I never think about it. Blackrock Caverns, though. Hang on a second. Maybe is it actually showing me the? No, that's a dungeon. Didn't do as many dungeons as I thought. I guess. Whatever. I might do Throne of the Tides on this character, honestly. It depends on if I'm leveling up with my brother and his friends or not at that point. I don't think I'm going up the right way. There's supposed to be caves in the... Really? Oh, maybe I won't finish Mulgore in one stream. I don't think I've only been going for like an hour and a half, I think. But check real quick. Can't really check on that one. Let me check on this. Yeah, doesn't matter. Unless it's getting. Actually, I want to check this. Actually, think about that. 425. I'm not sure if I'll finish Mulgore or not, but I could probably go at least another hour, anyways. Well, I hate seeing my character miss when he uses any kind of I'll have to go in the mines anyways. I don't think any of the ones I need. I don't think the name character would be out here. Yeah, whatever. Very quickly. Oh, he's right here. Didn't expect to be just fine just on the inside. Doesn't look like a clipboard, that looks like a scroll. Thought he might like my music, but apparently my character doesn't want to play the drums for them. Oh, man. Grab this. I'm gonna go back to Bloodhoof. I'm not a whole lot of stuff to sell, but I'm gonna turn in a couple of the quests. I'm gonna cut through there instead to get up to that area. You know what? I'm gonna make some use of the thorns on for a couple seconds. And I want to also practice my aim with my wrath spell. Apparently, I'm really bad at hitting it. It's a good thing that only hits those that are actually attacking me rather than whatever's in melee range. I feel like that'd be bad. I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe I should have stopped earlier so I can grab lunch or something. Actually, no. Hang on, I got an idea. Although I'm not sure if I'll do that. I have something I can eat, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that while I'm streaming. Actually, just some chips and salsa. Some extra from ordering out yesterday, actually. So it does still interrupt it. That's what I figured anyways. I didn't think that changed. It's pretty warm in here. The reason why I said it's not too bad is because even though it's one of the warmer days it's been for a while now, even the last warm days weren't, like, really warm days that I was having a problem with weren't this bad. It's not terrible in here. Gotta make sure I keep the curtains and blinds and everything closed more often.
Be careful.
I don't think there could be too much misinterpreting or ignoring of that signal. The venture company will know not to take the Tauren lightly, or to be so arrogant as to believe we would allow them to steal the natural resources around us without protests.
Goodbye.
I see with anger the atrocities the venture company is willing to perpetrate against us in the name of profit.
Go in peace.
My anger is somewhat lessened at the news that the villain Fitzsprocket is dead. I will go through his personal effects and see if there's any additional information about what the venture company has planned for the future. Thank you for your efforts. Let's take that. Alright, head to Bloodhoof, turn on the Winterhoof cleansing quest. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there might be another quest I get from them that sends me up to the other well. I know the classic quests have you do all the wells, but I'm not sure if this one still does or not. Back on the Turtle Well thing I was talking about earlier about other characters I might have at some point soon. The ones that I might have connected to the Warlock somehow, but I might not even do that part either. Everything's just up in the air right now. I'm hoping I'll have it figured out in the next week, because I really want to go back to playing my Warlock properly. Or a Warlock properly, at least. Because if I decide... whatever, I talked about it earlier. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to want Erisandra to do Baelor when Turtle WoW releases that, despite being 10 levels higher. Or if I'll have her do the dungeon, or just if I just will have her do just the dungeon. Because assuming I don't level her anymore, she's only a couple levels over the limit. I'm pretty sure there'd be plenty of people looking to do that dungeon. The Grim Totem.
Expecting you.
I'd hoped to see the end of my days before Tauren attacked other Tauren senselessly on the very plains of Mulgore. But be proud. You have done a great thing for the land and for our people. There is more work to be done. We must create a new totem to cleanse the Thunderhorn well. You must gather the claws of the predators of the Mulgore plains. Hunt prairie stalkers for their stalker claws and flatland cougars for their cougar claws. Then return to me. You will find the prairie stalkers and flatland cougars to the east and west.
We shall meet again.
So what am I going to do? Oh yeah, I forgot Feral Combat is still the same talent tree in this one. I thought they changed it with to split up the. I thought they split up the Feral Combat tree into two in this one, but I saying it out loud, I think it was Legion that they did that now. So I already made it kind of clear. I'm probably not going to do Feral Combat. I'm probably going to do Restoration. Even though it's not great for leveling, I don't think it'll be that bad, honestly. Balance is better though for just doing the damage. Arcane and nature spell damage will be increased. Critical strike damage bonus. And getting the spell Star Surge. But I think healing, the extra healing will be decent. The extra mana regeneration from Spirit will be great too. And then just another healing spell. View talent trees? Oh, there are talent trees. Why did I think there wasn't? Oh, whatever. I must have changed that too later on. There's Cataclysm had a lot more classic elements than I remembered it being. It's so long ago at this point. Blessing of the Grove. This is Heart of the Wild. Naturalist. Natural Shapeshifter. It's weird that there's so many shapeshifting talent perks or whatever in Restoration. Blessing of the Grove. And the direct damage of immune fire by 3%. So off the top of my head, it's probably gonna be... Actually, Heart of the Wild is really good. Increasing your intellect. Blessing of the Grove and Heart of the Wild probably first. I'll probably get back to doing Natural Shapeshifter, maybe. I don't know, though. Because I do want some shapeshifting with this character anyways. It's just not going to be the focal point of it, I don't think. I don't think it is, anyways. Actually, maybe I should decide that now, because if I decide I'm going to switch into a another form often enough, there's no point even thinking about the putting it into this one. Because while the healing will be good, the Moonfire won't be necessary. I think for now, I'm definitely doing Restoration. I'm going to put it into the Heart of the Wild. Because the extra intellect will be good no matter what. I'm doing that. I'm going to take a look at my class.
What brings you here?
Trainer, class trainer element. Cat form. There's nothing else at level 10? Really? Interesting. Where is... Is there no sprint? Maul, growl, roar, prowl, bite, rake, claw. Not sure. God, I need to make money, seriously. Rake. As much as I like Prowl, I think I'm going to wait on that one. I'm going to get Rake. Claw, maybe? So I said I was going to be casting, but I'm not sure anymore. I'm going to think about it a little bit more, but Rake should be enough for that one. Agility will increase attack power. Ooh. I kind of like how he looks as the brown one. I always thought the Tauren with their horns and most of them look kind of dumb, but this one looks nice, I think. Sure, maybe I could change my mind about what I'm going to do for the character anyways. I'm going to worry about that later though. See, there's still travel. Actually, I'm going to check now. There's still a travel form in this game, right? I'm pretty sure there is. I think I saw something about the aquatic form earlier from what I remember.
I've been expecting you.
It would be Druid General, Feral. Yes, aquatic form and travel form are level 16. Both would be quite nice, but I do need to make money, seriously.
Be at your back.
Can't do anything until I get the Virtuoso inking set, though. We're gonna start cooking as a cat. Oh, never mind, I forgot. It takes me out of it. Don't care that much, though.
How?
Sell, and sell. so that is all that stuff right now. Gonna go do the rest of this Earth. Wow, apparently the Harpies was the hardest one of the set of quests I got originally, because that's the only one that is still it's the only one that's still yellow. Kind of surprised by that. Alright, so I'm gonna go calm the Earth Elementals, and I'm gonna go find a bunch of Cougars and... Wait, was it Cougars and Prowlers? Yeah, Cougars and Prowlers. Stalkers, actually. The reason why I'm probably primarily going to use cat form when I transform into any other forms, outside of the possibility of the Tree of Life as I level anyways. Mainly because I do like the abilities that it has with its bleed effect. You can still get the other abilities too, but I just like dots, and bleeds is pretty much the same thing. Probably should have gotten Bite at least, so I can make use of the combo perk points. I wasn't even thinking about that. I'll figure out how I want to do that. Put you up there. This might be kind of dangerous, but let's see about this. No, they're weak enough that I don't even have to worry about it. So it's the wolves I need to kill and the cats. For some reason I saw a stalker and I thought there was gonna be two different kinds of felines, more or less. Prairie wolf. I don't need the prairie wolf, because the last one I killed was actually called a stalker. Oh, hang on. I was coming over here for the or not for the wolf. Was that on a... No, it's also prairie wolf. That is also a prairie wolf. That is a peace bloom that I am not going to go for just yet. Alright, so is that the right way, or is it further north? That's the right way. The harpies are further north. Put you on auto run for a second. Just want to grab a drink. I don't know why I think guess it's my keyboard that doesn't like the numlock button for auto run. Corpses? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was thinking there might be players over here, but no, that's because I forgot that what I was doing for a second. Not fighting at all. He already looked pretty calm. He was neutral. Oh, what do I know? I forget about this place being friendly to the Alliance too. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Don't see why they wouldn't be. Well, not in this one. I meant in Classic when it's the corpses that you see on the ground are still alive than that one. All right, gonna have to find more of those stalkers. I think he's actually said the stalkers were to the east. Actually, I can read it right now. Oh, you find both to the east and west. I thought he says it separately. Weird. Yeah, I wanna get a couple of them. Oh, hang on. The reason why I would want to get a couple of them is so I could freaking use thorns too, and I don't have that right now. Oh, I didn't think that one very through, did I? Oh. I need thorns for that to be a possibility. Yeah, this one will pull by herself. I definitely should have picked up the bite. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking save money, I guess, but like... Those are weak. Alright, what do I got? 4 and 3. Alright, baby girl. Woke up from your another nap? Oh, one thing I do want to say is I've been getting up earlier the last few days, and I've actually been feeling better since I started doing this, so that I might start having recordings and stuff, and streams in general, going up earlier than before. A little bit anyways. It's more likely earlier in the morning I'm going to be playing games like this. If I'm not playing... It's either going to be a shooter game so I can wake myself... What are you doing? So I can wake myself up more or less. Or more likely it will be the, are you a stalker? Yes, you are. Or more likely I'll be playing, doing these kind of streams earlier in the day. I think shooters will be better later on, because I've noticed the last couple days as well that I'm doing really bad at Call of Duty and some other games I'm playing right now. Oh, okay. Cougar gun. There you are. Alright. Just auto run this way. What can go wrong? But yeah, so streams and recordings could happen earlier in the day. Chances are, though, most of the time it's just still gonna be the it's more likely gonna be streams of this kind of game, if at all. The first couple hours she's probably just be spent watching videos and eating breakfast anyway, so. Part of the other reason why I'm gonna start getting up a little earlier is because there's a job I interviewed for recently that I think went pretty well. So if I get it, I'm gonna be working earlier. Well, I'm gonna be working very long days, but it's gonna be starting earlier. So, and since nights I haven't been feeling as right being up in the middle of the night anymore. Maybe it's age, I don't know, but because for a long time I've always woken up around like 11, 12 o'clock, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. kind of thing, so close to noon. And I used to go to bed around 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. After back when I was in high school on my days off, or when I was done with school in general, that was how I slept. After a while, I started finding myself wanting to lay down earlier, a couple hours, and as time has gone on, that's gotten worse and worse. So, it's gotten so bad that 10, 11 o'clock, I feel like, I just kind of want to relax and just watch stuff, and just feel very drowsy. So, I didn't lay down earlier, and a lot of times if I played games, I could still push to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, but so I still feel like I could push for nighttime, but I felt I could be up for a much longer period of time when I wake up earlier. Feel tired around the same time I was before, more or less, 10 o'clock ish, and I'm making myself get up earlier. It's not perfect. This morning I did sleep in a little bit longer, like 9 o'clock, but considering that's still a couple hours earlier than what I normally do, it's still not that bad. But I'm going to start trying to get up around 7 o'clock if I can, 7 to 8 o'clock. And when I work, though, I'm probably got to go in, I think it starts at 6:30, so at the earliest I could get up would probably be like, I have to get up is like 5:30 probably. So it'll be a long day, but I'll also have more days off. I work fewer days, they just are long.
What brings you here?
But I shouldn't really work. Oh, hang on.
Ancestors
It's gonna
want
start
to
going
work.
forward if I start talking now. But if I don't get the job, it's not even gonna matter anyways. But I'm probably gonna start looking for that kind of shift anyways, more properly, rather than working at night. It's still an option though. We'll see.
Hail.
The land is clearly still in great upheaval if it took such effort to calm. Remember this. Do not forget seeing the fate of those who would scar the Earth Mother.
Farewell.
The winds guide
Do you have the claws I sent you to gather? The Thunderhorn water well grows more tainted with each passing hour.
Ancestors
Thank you. The
watch
purity with which these beasts hunt is vital in the creation of the next cleansing totem. The Thunderhorn well is a symbol of my own tribe, and to know it is being desecrated by our own kind raises a fury in me I haven't felt for years. The Grim Totem are a tribe that believe all of Kalimdor should belong to the Tauren alone. Their hate and anger led to a corrupting thirst for power. Magatha, their leader, poisoned our High Chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof and attempted to take Thunderbluff for herself. She was defeated, and the Grim Totem exiled. Now they seek to ruin Mulgore itself as they are driven out. Quickly, you must go to the Thunderhorn water well in the north and perform the ritual.
we shall meet.
Very quickly. I'll do that in probably like 5 or 10 minutes, maybe. Maybe I'll take a small break first.
How may I aid you?
Alright, so I've decided I got the more money now anyways, but I definitely want that no matter what. Because because of how I'm doing it, Claw and not Prowl will be a better thing to do now.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Alright, so I got Rick. I want you here. And Claw. Alright. I'm not sure how much of Mulgore is still left to do. I leveled up a lot quicker. I feel like I should be level 8 maybe net right now. But I don't know. The Wind Furies are deadly foes. Their strength in battle is only rivaled by their desire for fresh meat.
Be careful.
You have done well. You seem well prepared to travel onward. Let the wind always be at your back. I know there's a lot of quests that were in the northern part of Mulgore, but I'm not sure if they kept most of that. Actually, camp. Yeah, there's gonna be a breadcrumb that's gonna send me up there. I'm pretty sure. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm probably gonna stop at Thunderbluff so I can pick up the thing I need. Oh, I can make the ivory ink. No, I can't. I can't. I'm gonna sell all of it for some money. I couldn't use a battle axe, right? No, I don't. Yeah, I didn't think I could. Imagine a druid going into battle with a battle axe. Yeah, so just gotta do this one. Yeah, this way. Once I do this and come back, it's probably they're gonna send me to the other camp. I'm pretty sure. I will stop after Mulgore, we'll say. Probably. I don't think I want to stop before that. Oh, I could just look at this for the time. I don't know what I was thinking there. Oh well. I love how he stopped and scratched himself. He's like, oh, can't go into battle with a bad itch. So let's clean this up a little bit. Oh, you guys all died pretty much instantly. I probably could have gone for a fourth one. So like I said, this isn't a roleplay character, so I'm not going to talk too much about the Tauren or the class too much either. I could at some point. I'm not as worried about it for this one, especially because I did say it was supposed to be more of a relaxing one where I don't talk. Well, I talked a lot. I talked plenty, I think. I'm still going to talk now and again, but I'm not going to talk. I'm not trying to talk as much. But the the whole reason I brought that up is to just say, at some point I will have another Tauren I'm going to do, probably on Sword of WoW. I don't know what class I would do. Maybe another Druid. I don't think so though. I think if I did a Tauren, I think it would be a hunter, honestly. Simply because they are a very hunter-focused race, and there's a lot of what I'd want my Tauren to do would have a would be a lot more fitting for a hunter, more or less. Basically, for that character, it's gonna be going out. He's gonna live as a simple hunter primarily. He's gonna be more of a lone wolf, I think, a lot of times. But more so, it's gonna be more of a him just going after like the enemies of the Tauren.
Greetings.
I'd like to sell to you.
Go.
Right. I think the only reason why I don't like to play Tauren is because it just feels so slow walking around as them.
What brings you
You've done great honor for both me and my ancestors today. Please, take this with my gratitude.
Go in.
I cannot thank you enough for cleansing my tribes well, and for fighting the savage Grim Totem to do it. But there is more to be done, and it is time for your journey to lead you beyond Bloodhoof Village. Zarlman Two Moons stands by the fire in the north end of the village. Go speak with him and learn of the next ritual you must undertake.
May the eternal sun shine upon.
Oh, what am I doing?
How?
I sensed you would be coming to me, Druid. I can always recognize one who is trying to pass the rights of the Earth Mother.
When?
Again, be sure you are ready to leave Bloodhoof Village behind. The next step on your journey will take you far from here. Your path continues to lead onward, across the fields of Mulgore, the eyes of the Earth Mother on you at all times. When you are ready, consume the waters near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy waters, your eyes will be opened, and the spirits will guide you.
Walk with the earth.
Hello, kitty cat. Oh, you're so warm. That's why you only go into the winter for like 5 seconds. Why do you just want to look outside? Wouldn't you? Is that why you keep going over there? I'm sorry. I don't have any AC up here, so it's just whatever is set up for the house, part of the house I'm in. And I can control it a little bit, but until I start working and we're able to pay for any kind of like extra bills that they have to pay for because of me, or extra, whatever. I think people would know what I'm talking about. I'd rather just make sure I can actually pay them. Very much a leech right now until I have a job. Part of the reason why I was also taking my time a little bit. I wasn't really taking my time that much. Taking my time a little bit with my finding a job is because to make sure my cat was settled in and not gonna misbehave. She's good for the most part, but I have actually had to clean up after her already. But that's because I was doing a crap job at keeping her litter box clean. And, well, I say that. I didn't redo the litter. I cleaned the litter box daily, more or less, or at least every other day. But I didn't replace the litter for a few weeks, and yeah.
Greetings, traveler.
My brother soon stands before... Oh, actually, maybe I should turn in the quest first, actually. My apologies.
How may I
Be not afraid. You have successfully passed the Rite of Vision.
be careful?
There's but one water well left to cleanse, named after the Wildmane clan. For this well to be pure, the land must offer the teeth of a fierce predator, the prairie wolf alpha. Find the alphas to the north, then return to me when your hunt is finished. Alphas often wander around the base of our mighty city, Thunderbluff.
Goodbye.
Peace, friend.
My brother soon stands before Chief Bloodhoof, and it is my honor to make his headdress for him. Oh, my first wounds. I want to ask a favor of you while I finish tanning these leather straps. There's no time for me to find enough feathers, and I was wondering, would you gather more for me? You can find feathers of the correct size from the harpies residing far to the north and northwest of Thunderbluff. I need only 6 azure and 6 bronze feathers to complete the design.
Walk with the earth. Peace, friend.
Hunter's Way.
Go in peace.
You are eager to explore, I can tell. I too had the lust to wander once.
Be
Oh, abandon that one.
What
Sorry,
brings
please
you
continue. You're eager to explore, blah blah. I too had the lust to wander once. Wander and hunt, for hunting is a Tauren's greatest honor. If you truly wish to follow the ways of the hunter, show me your skill and resolve. Bring me the claws of the flatland prowlers of Mulgore. They are tough and cunning, fitting prey for your young druid on the path of the hunt.
Farewell.
Greetings. Be careful.
To gain acceptance amongst the elders of Thunderbluff, you must next complete the Rite of Wisdom. Now that you have passed the Rite of Vision, the ancestral spirits of Red Rocks will give you the blessings of our ancestors. Only those who have drunk for the Water of Seers can gain the blessing. Travel east of Thunderbluff to Red Rocks and seek out the ancestral spirits.
Walk with the earth, mother.
Only the most valiant Tauren are laid to rest at Red Rocks, our sacred burial ground. It is an honor bestowed upon the great warriors who helped found and defend Thunderbluff, and those who have given their lives for the greater good of their tribes and chieftains. But it appears a foul menace has made its way onto our holy land. A band of bristleback interlopers is ravaging the gravesite, and I am too old and past my prime to drive them away. They must be driven off with force.
Go.
Alright, that is all the quests. I'm guessing none of them I could sell to. Oh yeah, Suzu. Wood. Alright, so search around where I'm at for both of those quests. That's in the north and the west. That'll be these. So right now I'm gonna go hunting. Alright, so is there any... Nope, just this entire area. Hey, that'd be too, baby girl. What's wrong? What's wrong? you warm, little girl? Don't bring me warm. So I think for pulling groups, I'll use Moonfire in both of them. Although it would still make my cat a little slower to attack. That form slower to attack with, I should say. But solo, I should probably just keep with the cat for now. The brown, that's a really nice brown. I really like it. Generally, I prefer playing my druids as night elves, but still. Most of these mobs are just very spread out right now. Honestly, even though I barely leveled up any druids, given what they do and their wide versatility, I think I would quite like them. Actually, they could be top 3 or 4. I would imagine pretty easily. Simply because they do have some DOTs and they're caster still, which is nice. I can shapeshift into a cat, which plays like a rogue, which I do like. Not my favorite, but they're also one of my top 3 probably. So that would be nice. And they're healing. They can heal themselves in their overtime spells, which are my favorite type of spell. Well, favorite type of... It's not really a favorite type of spell at that point, but what would be the best way to say that? If my favorite... if I love that spells can heal or do damage over time, the overtime part, what would that be? Their... How they proc, I guess, is my favorite. He's another prowler over here. Good. Him too, actually. If I'm lucky, maybe I can get what I need from both of them. Do want to do this though. It was both of them, funny enough. Wasn't actually expecting to get both of them from that. Now I'll do these. Maybe I should have picked up Prowl, but I don't think I had the money for it at the time, so it doesn't even matter, I guess. Maybe if I'm going after multiples, it would be better just to stay in this one. Then again, I don't really do as much damage. I would just be able to keep moonfiring, and I'd still have to wait for Wrath otherwise. Oh, hang on a second. I think I want to go pick up that quest. I'm not sure if it's a classic memory or if it's a Cataclysm memory, but... well, I guess it doesn't matter with you, I guess. Chain gauntlets. You have shown great diligence in your yearning to pass the rights of the Earth Mother. We, the ancestral spirits, represent the mighty Tauren who gave their lives bravely to found and protect our great city of Thunderbluff. I hereby pass the duty of that protection over to you. Oh, that's it? I thought there was a follow-up quest with you. Guess not. Alright, I already get... I'll just pick that one up. Wait, what? So I don't get one at 12, I guess? Oh, whatever. I don't remember how that works anymore. Apparently. It keeps... What the hell? It's lighting up as if I can, though. That's the thing. Maybe I pressed it so soon that I glitched something out? I'm a cat. I'm not going to take any damage, right? Oh, what? That's bullshit. Maybe because I'm actually a Tauren, I don't know how to land as a cat. I guess that could make sense. All the top ones sound pretty useful. I would say Naturalist least of all, but it's not that bad either. Natural Shapeshifter is pretty good, but I think that's a later one too. The mana cost isn't too devastating. I think definitely Heart of the Wild and Blessing of the Grove for now before I go to the next one. Okay, although with this next, if I do put it into Natural Shapeshifter, that might be good. Rejuvenation. So this is also spell range that's gonna be. I remember when being hit by a spell used to be dangerous. That wasn't that long ago. It's on a different, very... I heard somebody in my room for a second. Oh, inventory's full. That sucks. No, this won't. It's been a long time since I did this quest. In fact, I think last time I did this was... Funny enough, actually, last time I leveled my brother. He does prefer Horde more than I do. I like Blood Elves and everything, but I like more races on the Alliance than I do the Horde. Because of that, I usually find myself on the Alliance. If I'm Horde, I usually play Forsaken or Blood Elves, which I could have played on this one, but I'm playing plenty of High Elves on the other one right now, and so I'm not really don't feel the need to play a Blood Elf as much. And I want to play a Druid, and there's not a whole lot of options for those. Forsaken... If I redo Warlocks, my Warlock, it's going to be a Forsaken that I'm doing the second time, so I can at least get it from the Horde side. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. If I don't do the Forsaken Warlock, no matter what, whether I do it or not on Turtle WoW, I'm definitely going to do a Forsaken Warlock on Classic. Alright, so that's the last one. Originally I was going to wait to do the Harpy one, but there were so many Harpies here. Oh, the whole reason I was bringing up about last time I actually was here in Mulgore leveling up was the fact that I was leveling with my brother. And the reason I was saying that was because last time we did this, we had to share all these Harpy spawns with other players and each other because we had to get the drops, and it took a long time to get what we needed. I think I was the last one to finish with both of us because it took. I kind of let him get it more, I think, but I think I just got unlucky generally. Whenever it dropped for me, it almost never gave me feathers, but almost every single time it dropped for him, it almost always gave him feathers. Hey, bro, Druids.
Go in peace. Goodbye.
How goes the hunt?
Ancestors watch over
Well
you.
done, young one.
Farewell. Now we shall
Well
meet
done.
again.
You have sent those foul bristlebacks a clear message. They will think twice before attempting to meddle in this holy spot again.
May the eternal sun shine.
The winds guide you.
This headdress will certainly be a wonderful gift for my brother.
May the eternal
Thank you for your
sun
help.
shine upon thee. We shall meet.
Greetings, traveler.
You have the teeth I asked for?
May the eternal
Very
sun
good.
shine
I can feel the sacrifice of the land in this offering, and my spirit swells with sadness and pride.
Go in peace.
The cleansing of the Windsor Hoof and Thunderhorn wells is spoken among the spirits, young person. The Wildmane totem is made, and your last task lies ahead. The Wildmane water well lies north of Thunderbluff. Perform the ritual. Heal the land of the Grim Totem's poisons. Let clean water flow once again. I'm gonna get leggings.
Be careful.
Hail.
I think this will be the last quest. I think. I could be mistaken. I think I think technically there's another quest or two that is gonna have me go to like Thunderbluff to be congratulated or something. Cause I know a lot. I think a lot of Cataclysm zones did that kind of thing. I think so. It's been a while again, like I said. It was definitely smarter to get the cat form and start fighting this way rather than trying to use Wrath. It just takes too long, I guess. Alright, time to kill a bunch of Grim Totems. Okay, yeah, so what it wasn't that I don't know why it's still showing that though. That's kind of annoying. Whatever. That part must be glitched. So it is every other level. Ghost Hell's not even. That's lame. I think he used to be. I think this one used to be a really tough rare. I remember beating him. But I think with my brother specifically. Oh, he gives me a quest. Okay. The ragged hide of Ghost Howl still bears a terrible wound, gained from the wolf's battles against the Burning Legion. He fought against the Burning Legion? Perhaps someone in Camp Sungraze should know of Ghost Howl's demise. Huh. Gorn's Hammer. So I think I might actually look up Ghost Howl after all these quests are done.
What brings you here? Goodbye.
I can barely believe my old eyes. You defeated the great wolf Ghost Howl? I look upon you with new respect, young Druid. You are a hunter of extreme skills. He was very easy. He's not even an elite or rare. Let me offer you something. My days of hunting are over, but I would be honored if you used one of my weapons in your hunts. That's completely useless to me, more or less. May it strike true and bring you renown. And let us hope that Ghost Howl's spirit has finally found peace.
Be careful.
You've done it. You have cleaned the wells and healed our land. Bloodhoof Village is grateful. May the wind whisper your deeds for 100 seasons, and may the waters of Mulgore remain clean forever.
May the eternal
The wells are cleansed, and Mulgore's waters run sweet and clear once more. You've saved us, but you've also uncovered grim happenings. The actions of the Grim Totem must be made known. It is time for you to enter Thunderbluff, our great city atop the mesa. Go to our leader, Bane Bloodhoof, son of Cairn. He must hear of this.
Go in peace.
Greetings. Ancestors watch over you. How may I aid you?
Alright, Hillary's right there. Like I said, everything's a lot more clear cut with Cataclysm, a lot easier to go back and forth. This was still probably a decently long stream, probably a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. But honestly, I think it takes like 4 or 5. It took like, I would say like 5 hours to do a starting zone, maybe 4 hours possibly. But because I know the first 5 levels usually took about an hour, and I did that within like 30 minutes, I think, 40 minutes. Can I actually check? Yep, just about 3 hours. I didn't find any other rares though, I will say. I'm a little disappointed by that, but I'm not too worried about it. Peace Bloom. Oh, we're gonna try to make some more use out of the inscription. I will say, because of how quickly I feel like I level through here without getting too much, I don't feel like I'm gonna find. I think I'm gonna need to try to do a lot more inscription and herbalism when I get to the Barrens. Maybe beforehand if I can. Maybe spend some time, extra time. I meant. Oh, it instantly heals? Thought it was a overtime heal. Oh crap. Also, I love how the elevators are operated with magic. There should be like a pulley system or something that goes over the horns and maybe to a nearby building, whether you can access it or not. I feel like that would make the most sense. Alright, so I believe you will take me up. Here you are. I'll probably do it off camera to go to the inscription trainer and try to get the virtuoso item I need. Actually, while I'm here, let's take a look at you real quick. Sage fish.
Be careful.
The winds guide you.
Keldorai special. I was about to say special kebab. Spiced wolf meat. Spice bread is nice, though, I will say. No spiders anywhere where I'm going to be fighting. Yeah.
I am Bane, son of Cairn.
Greetings, young one.
Now,
And welcome
chief
to
of the
Thunderbluff.
Bloodhoof
You'll find safe refuge from the burdens of the world here. All denizens of the Horde are welcome here. The spirits of the present and past come alive here in this sacred place, my friend. Honor them, and in doing so, honor yourself.
Ishne,
Welcome to
Honor
Thunderbluff.
for
You've done
us.
great things for our people. Tell me of your journey.
honor the
Some
earth.
see our people as gentle giants or noble savages. They have never seen us fight against our own kind, against betrayers from within. The Grim Totem were offered mercy in exile, and they have scarred their own home to spite us. They will no longer be tolerated in Mulgore. I've already sent our warriors ahead to drive them out through Stone Talon Pass to the north. You fought bravely against the Grim Totem. I ask that you join the battle again. Another bag, too. Go and help deal this final blow. I thought it was over. So what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh, assuming that this one doesn't have a follow up as well, or at least finishing up those follow ups, I'll say that. I'll probably end it there. Yeah, I don't think I have missed any quests here in Mulgore. I will probably double check about that, online specifically. If I find that there are quests, I'll just do it in the next stream or recording of this. But most likely, unless I'm missing something, the next recording will just take place in the Barrens, or my journey to the Barrens. Not sure if I'll already be there at the start of the next stream or what would happen. We'll see, I guess. If I missed anything, then it definitely would have to travel on stream or in stream, whatever. I love how that creaks every time I step on it. Kidding, I know it's not that reasoning. Where I think it's up in yeah, it's over there. Everything is within range. Everything is so close. Could be a bit before I get the next talent points. It will be Blessing of the Grove. Will it though? Healing will be good. I think it'll be better for me to do Natural Shapeshifter so I can go right into Master Shapeshifter. The Cat form and the Tree of Life form eventually would be the most helpful parts of that. Technically yes, but what the? That was a impressive jump, I will say. Oh, he's actually an elite. Pretty sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably gonna get help anyways. All right, come on. Let's take care of this. I've had enough of this. Really?
Never despair, friend. Grim eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us. It took a coward. The fury of Hell's Creek. Bring my father down. What chance have you? I am Bane, son of the air for you. Chief, blood of Tauren.
We're done here. Hang on. We're done here. Mulgore will no longer suffer the hatred of the Grim Totem. I will meet you again in Thunderbluff. I'm probably actually going to use my Hurt to go to Bloodhoof and just use the flight path up. I know it's literally right there, but... Ooh, Earth Root. I want to see if there's anything of use. Oh, I'm not going to go for that one. Anything cool and interesting up here? Probably not. Probably just just as the name would suffice. It's the Stone Talon Pass. Suffice. That's not the right use of that word. Oh, actually, it's not a oh, well, it's still a pass, but it's actually just a route up and over the mountains. Okay, yeah. I thought that would be like a pass through the mountains. I was kind of interested in seeing if that was actually the case or not. Yes. Mouse? What? What in the hell are you? You are kind of big. Sorry, my cat. Oh, since I was in cat form, I really felt the need to go after it. Ooh, rabbit. But seriously though, I don't. This is a nice little area. Why is there nothing up here? It's very peaceful though. I don't think I ever came up here. Alright, come on, Cubone. It's also weird that it's split down the middle right here. But it's really left like this? It's weird that it was... Really do look like Cubone though. It's a nice area, but there's nothing up here. Not surprised too much. Oh, now I'm in Desolus. Sure, nothing could go wrong if I keep going this way. Let's just take a. I just want to look over Desolus. It's gonna be a bit greener than when I was there on Erisandra Am Heaven there. It's Sargaron. Okay. It's a bit greener, but you can't really tell as much from here. Actually, I think that is that green. Is Sargaron greener than before? I think so. Yeah, that's definitely greener than before. But whatever. All right, let's hearth out of here. I don't think there's gonna be any quests in Bloodhound's Village for me to pick up, but it's kind of more of me double checking to make sure. The White Paths and Thunderblood will be.
You wish to speak?
Yes, I am gonna pick this up.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Way up down here. Yeah. Nope. Nothing else is really gonna happen this episode, I don't think. But we'll see, I suppose. It's a good time to stop too, 5:45. We usually have dinner around between 6 and 7, so usually closer to 6 than it is 7, but Heavyland is 40. Okay, that's what I figured. Well, I didn't exactly figure it was gonna be 40, but I really don't need this stuff. I will say. Let's check the Druid trainer for now. Sorry, I know I probably should just get an end to this quick end to this stream, but
how may I aid you?
I'm doing this stuff off camera anyways. Regrowth. If I no, I'm not picking that up yet. In fact, I'm just gonna not pick up anything else until I get to Thunder Bluff. Because I'm gonna make a little bit more money, and I definitely need to make sure I buy the what was it? I need to make sure I buy. Oh crap! What was it called? Oh, I'm stupid. Virtuoso inking set. I feel like you're flapping your wings a little slow. I feel like you shouldn't actually be able to fly when you're doing that. And I don't think it picked up enough speed to actually glide like that with how little you're actually flapping. Oh yeah, I forgot I can actually... Well, I can't because I don't have the money for it, but I forgot I can actually buy this stuff from this. I'm not buying it now, obviously, again, don't have the money, but so 16 slot bag once I get to Revered, and this is Exalted. And it's going to be a while before I can equip these anyways. At least another few streams. Also, oh, one thing I need to think of is... For the... It's definitely going to be either the staff or the tree root. What is it? Doesn't look like a tree root. Got it. I think it makes more sense. I like having my characters. I like pole arms, I will say. And I rarely ever make use of it on my other characters. I want to make a character at some point that's going to make heavier use of it, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick up because in the end, despite using the cat form a lot, I'm primarily going to want to be a healer or caster even, maybe. But so I think I am going to go with the Dreamwalking Staff. Yeah, honestly, I'm killing fast enough. I think I'm not too worried about worrying about what I have for actual leveling. Welcome back. What was done was not for revenge or pride. It was simply to protect Thunderbluff and all our people from torment and fear. Today, Mulgore is safe once more. The Earth Mother thanks you for all your brave deeds, as do I. You have earned your reward, hero. May you be welcome in Thunderbluff always. Alright.
Never despair. The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us. Honor the Earth Mother.
Much has changed outside of Mulgore.
This is the way of the Tauren.
The world is torn, and our Horde allies have turned down dark paths. We must guide them. Even in the darkest hour, we will bravely hold our heads high and honor the Earth Mother in all we do. We must go and be this example. Go to Orgrimmar, tell Warchief Hellscream how the Grim Totem are driven out. Let him know our pride and discipline, our strength and sorrow. Go, Tal at the Sky Tower will send you on your way. Go in peace and never forget your people. Which makes me think. I could pick up the Virtuoso set when I get to Orgrimmar, so I'm just gonna go straight there. I'm trying to think though.
I have just the thing for you. Be careful.
Hail.
I am doing it on camera for this, and I'm doing it in this stream. I have the time for it as of right now. I'm thinking about where I'm gonna level up, where I'm gonna go for my leveling. It's probably gonna be the Barrens and then Ashenvale. I do like those. Well, I don't really like the Barrens. It's probably gonna be the Barrens just because it's nearby. If I'm being brutally honest, could try as Shara. I doubt it though. Ashenvale is more what I'm probably gonna do. I'm thinking. But because I'm not role-playing the character, I'm not really worried about where I send him. So there's a chance I'll change my mind and go all the way to Silverpine. I do like it over there, I will say. And then Hillsbrad. But the other time, the next time I do Cataclysm, which is a long time away, because one thing I will say for the Cataclysm one, I believe I'm not going to do Cataclysm at all until the anniversary servers make their way to Cataclysm, and that's probably at least a year or 2 years away. Depends on how quickly they want to do the they want to move the errors along or whatever. I'm not sure, because I know the current anniversary servers aren't even going to be TBC until this winter or even next spring. TBC, that's still another 2 expansions before Cataclysm. the reason why I think I'm gonna wait for doing Cataclysm, it's not that important for me to do, and if my brother and or his friends are also trying leveling up any new characters in the future, I'll probably create new ones then too, to be honest. So maybe I'm not even gonna create any other characters on this specific era, I guess. And the ones I'm gonna level by myself are gonna be a classic and classic plus, I guess, or whatever, or anniversary. So pretty much the plan now, outside of Turtle WoW, it's gonna be a Forsaken Warlock on the classic plus servers, or whatever they're called. The what is the one? What are they called again? It's the one that has the extra content, whatever it is. I'm not planning on playing that one too much, but they have some stuff, and it's like, might as well check it out with my favorite class. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that sooner or later. I definitely want to level him up to 60 before TBC comes out, so it's gonna have to be this year, anyways. Then when TBC comes out, I'm gonna create a new character, probably a warlock on Blood Elf. Could be a priest, but I don't know. I want to level through TBC properly again. And this time I'm actually going to put some more effort into leveling my characters in those eras, because I'm not sure if I'll ever get it back, that chance again. So, because I didn't level up what was her name again? Lorethiel? Lorethiel's the one I have on Turtle WoW, I think. Lenariel, I think, is her name. The Blood Elf Paladin I did. I dropped her off in Hillsgrad. Never got back to her because I was like, I don't know how I feel about leveling my character through here. So then I moved her all the way to Ashenvale. I was like, okay, now she's ready to mess with whenever I'm ready. And then I never actually played with her ever. That was it, literally. I'm gonna take the faster way down, which might involve my death and wasting more time, I will say. I'm pretty sure. Oh crap! I thought you could. Okay, maybe I am gonna have to die actually, because I can't survive that fall. I was planning on jumping down to the crap. Let's try this again. Alright. Wow, I'm really wasting time, aren't I? Fuck. I hate myself sometimes. Why do I do this? Okay, good. Good. There you go. What is this? Oh, just you guys. Woohoo, for wasting time. I will say, I definitely miss having all the... Oh. Sorry about that. Bit of bad timing. I was about to finish up the all these. So.
The dark times will pass.
Oh.
Only the strongest may dwell in Orgrimmar.
I was gonna... Yeah, whatever.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Makes you seek the war chief of the Horde, Tauren.
Live
The
by
Grimstone
these
force from
words.
Mulgore. If Bane speaks for this, you are indeed a fierce warrior.
Or death.
From this day, your strength is no longer your own. It belongs to me and the Horde as a weapon of war. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Victory or death. I hate you. Just so you know, I never liked you. I mean, okay, I can't say I never liked you. I didn't have a problem with him when I met him in TBC. Well, Outland, I should say. I can't really say TBC. Because I didn't level up high enough to get to TBC. Well, technically, no, Wrath of the Lich King I did because of being able to play Death Knight, but that's about it. Maybe I did see him in Wrath of the Lich King, actually. Whatever. But that's, I mean, like I said, someone came up, but I'm literally finishing up now. If it had just been another 5 minutes, I wouldn't have even needed to stop there. But that's fine. Whatever. What are you going to do? Whoa. What was that? Alright. Well, anyone that tuned in at all, and anyone that watches it in the future, I hope you enjoyed this. I will be doing this character again soon. The main reason why I'll level him up is if I'm still unsure what I'm doing on Turtle WoW. I'm gonna use him as kind of like, since I need to level him up to catch him up to my brother and his friends. It's gonna be worth putting the time in while I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do on Turtle WoW. But again, thank you for anybody that watches this, and I hope I'll see you in the next